R. Działa wszystko? Chyba działa. Co to jest? Okej, dobra, dobra. Ostrzeżenia. Dobrze, nowy stream, nowa gra. Banishers z tego tygodnia. Zobaczymy, czy się wkręcimy w tytuł. Gra jest tylko na solo, więc zaczynamy. Mam nadzieję, że moja głowa nie będzie zasłaniała zbyt dużo. Tak głośno jest. Dźwięki. To... Okej, sterowanie, nie klawiszów. Ja już klawisze przypisałem przed streamem, więc powinno być ok. Ale strasznie głośno jest. Zostawię to na 40, ale muzykę ściszę do 60. Oby łbanie rozpierdoliło. Dobra. Mamy fabuła dla graczy, którzy chcą skupić się na fabule. Łatwy. Dla graczy, którzy chcą cieszyć się grą dzięki łatwiejszym doświadczeniom płynącym z walki. Normalny dla graczy, którzy chcą cieszyć się zrównoważoną walką, rozgrywką fabularną i walką. Trudny dla graczy, którzy szukają wymagających doświadczeń płynących z walki. I bardzo trudny. Chuj, bierzemy bardzo trudny, jebać. Co się może stać? Limit.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
Chyba napisy są za duże. Zmniejszę je zaraz. Ogólnie o grze nie wiem zbyt dużo, tylko przeczytałem wątek główny, początek, nie widziałem żadnego gameplaya.
Dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
No.
I dreamed of the abyss. In the darkest
No,
reaches
chyba
of
takie
the
same
deepest
sny mają?
ocean.
To są jakieś ćpuni pewnie innego kontynentu. Ćpuni kochankowie.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
Do roboty
Welcome
wstać.
to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. Night be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Super.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, Banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle.
Ciekawe jak
It
dawno
comes to
temu
us all,
walczyli, od jak dawna
to
temu.
haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the
No i
curse.
chuj. Pędziłeś tylko. Kłopoty ludzi. A, dalej coś się dzieje. 7 czerwiec 95.
If this
1695.
is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. It's cold as a bishop's arse, and twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
Już dopłynęli? A czemu ten statek nie dopłynął do jakiegoś portu czy coś? Tylko na jakiś... Musieli łódką płynąć, szalupą jakąś. O. Coś deszcz czy śnieg?
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
WSD, proszę się, dobrze. Kamera
I'm weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway land.
trochę za wolno. Już przede wszystkim tak, napisy. Małe, dostosuj. Sterowanie, myszka, dał na 20%. Ale to chyba muszę dać na 30. Mi się wydaje. Dostosuj.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. It's not a bad idea.
Dobra. Co tu jeszcze jest?
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
Dalej wolno
I
jest.
heard you the first time.
Przestańcie gadać. Sterowanie. Na 50 damy. Tak jak było na początku.
But I don't disagree.
O, już lepiej. Dobra. Dobra, Rudy, idziemy. Co? Czemu E? A, bo E to jest użyj przedmiotu. Zajebane? To też E? Okay. Nie ma tu skoku. O kurwa. Idź pierwszy. O, co tu jest?
I think we can get through here.
Sure.
Trybula
Keep
leśna.
traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Coś jest? A nic nie ma. Knok, knok.
Looks steady enough.
Dawaj, dawaj. O nie.
Watch out!
Rudy umrze. Górą trzeba będzie przejść.
Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Overeager apprentices.
Nie tu. Nie
I
tu.
can break my way through here.
To to? To to? A jak mogę to zaznaczyć, te elementy otoczenia? Znaczy niektóre elementy otoczenia może... A, te! Tak. Dobra. No, lekka taka... Na razie intuicyjna. Mogę zejść do wody? Nie mogę. O, coś tam jęczy, pływa. Czekaj. Gdzieś to było parowanie. Jestem ciekaw, czy mogę parować. Parowanie. I to było... Ruch prawo. Nie to. Parowanie F. Spróbujmy.
Petty fiend.
O. Ahaha. Chyba za wcześnie. Ciekaw, czy po parowaniu można... A! Jest parowanie.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are
Maybe.
they keeping people
Oh, oh,
outside
oh, oh.
town? Or are they keeping them in?
List. Drogie kuzynie, to farsa. Ta farsa. A, czy to miejsce jest przeklęte? Dobrze, panie John James. Ojej. Okej. Jakiś exp tego mam? Nie mogę do okna postaci na razie jeszcze dojść. To pewnie później. Dobra. Tylko nie przeczytałem, co po sparowaniu mam zrobić. Czy mogę kąty... Na pewno kąta mogę zrobić, ale nie wiem, którym klawiszem. To muszę to zobaczyć później. Co to jest? Bo oni chcą, żebym tam szedł. Ja pójdę tędy. Tak? Nie. Nie. Chyba nie chcą, żeby tędy iść. A, to torba jest. Skóra. To jest nasza łajba. Właśnie, kurwa, czemu tu nie dopłynął? Tylko jakąś łajbę musieliśmy płynąć na jakiś brzeg. Dole, zawsze gdzieś wpierdolą nas. O. Ej. Wiesz, że można niszczyć te przedmioty. Zachuj.
More wanderers.
My się zamieniliśmy miejscami? O co chodzi tu?
Behind you!
Expa mi zabiera. Jaki ruch jaki ruch zajebisty. Ugryzłem się w język. Spadniemy z mostu.
As easy as falling off a box.
Jakaś martwa laska leży. Ja pierdolę, ale wiocha.
Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Okej. Będą diuchy? Mogę tędy zejść? Nie. O nie, coś tu będzie się działo. Czuję to. Chodź tu. Aktywowanie powinno... Aha, okej.
Time to
No,
make
ej.
good.
A, to on wtedy zrobił.
Ugh. Pest. belong here.
Ahahaha. Easy peasy, kurwa. Lamusy. Co to jest? Czytanki. A, to jest ten John, który miał do Providence dotrzeć z rodziną.
New Eden town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Jak to co? Opętania, kurwa, i porwania. Kurwa. I teraz tak, jak mogę użyć tych... Niezły wpierdol. W tych szynkach... A. O. Daj, no. A też było. O. A, czy jednak opłaca się niszczyć przedmioty wokół. Ja właśnie zastanawiałem. Czy to jest ten koleś? Ale ich jest więcej. Miałeś tylko 2 osoby? O, gdzie? O nie. Tułacz alfa. Dawaj. Chodź tu tułaczu. Ej. Dawaj.
Call this a fight?
Dokładnie. Żadnego wyzwania na razie. Nic nie ma. Czy mogę to oddalić dalej? Chwila. Video. Dałam na 100. A jak dam... Video? Aha, nie mogę. Dobra, chuj. Dobra, jak mogę się wyleczyć? Bo już nie wiem. Było coś napisanego, że mogę się wyleczyć jakimś klawiszem. Coś mogę łyknąć, kurwa, albo liścia wpierdolić. Interakcja, lekki atak. To nie to. Objawienie. Co to kurwa jest objawienie? Potwierdzenie odpowiedzi, ominięcie. Typ zdjęcia. Menu mapy. Mapy sobie weźmiemy pod M. Tego co nie działa. Menu. O, menu gracza. A, jest. Pikunek. A, ewolucja, nie ma ewolucji. Co to jest? Zasoby. Co z tym mogę zrobić? No, ale... A, nieważne. Zagapiłem się.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
O ile żyje. Ale biskupina pewnie, kurwa, na pewno żyje. Zabarykadował się w nim jakiejś wieży.
Never a good sign.
Typowy klecha.
Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do?
No, znaczy tam muszę przecież. A nie. Chcę ten tu pójść.
Who the hell burns their own crops?
They were leaving because of disease and starvation. They thought it was doomsday. I saw the same thing happen at home.
Ty, no stary, no nie będziemy szli tam, jak to jest lód! Aha, czyli kółko zrobiliśmy. O, szczura mogę zabić? Dobra. O, ja nie mogę. Dobra. Gdzie jest lody? Lody? Gdzie on jest? Ten palas, ten palas. Stawił nas. Mogę wejść tutaj? Nie mogę. Kurwa, to naciskam escape. Musimy iść tam.
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
Ej, kurwa, to jest przerażające.
Crops have run out of food, and they probably eat the horses.
On siedzi. Panie koń. Chodźmy tutaj, jebać tego Chelsea. A nie może... O! Notka. Kolejna. Suzanna. Minęło kilka dni, odkąd jedliśmy. Każdego dnia miasto pustoszeje coraz bardziej. Ludzie prędzej zaryzykowaliby wyprawę w to zimno niż zostali. Wielebny powiedział, że pomoc jest w drodze, ale nie wiem ile czasu nam zostało. Albo ile czasu zostało, zanim zabije nas kolejna choroba. Powierzam ten list mojemu sąsiadowi w nadziei, że dotrze do ciebie. Jeżeli nic się nie zmieni, spróbuję sama przejść przez las. Zajebiście. Słyszałem, że ludzie zbierają się, by wspólnymi siłami bezpiecznie przedzierać się przez pustkowie. Niech Bóg nam pomoże, Sarah. Pomógł, jak widać.
People are leaving. The town is emptying. Stay on your guard.
Stay on your guard. Wszystko sprawdzić, żeby nie wspominać żadnego lootu. New Eden Town, witamy. To jest nasza nowa mapa. Idziemy z głównym zadaniem. Ciekawe, czy będą jakieś poboczne.
The welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
Jaki jest sens barykadowania domów od zewnątrz? I siedzieć w nich prawdopodobnie w środku.
It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Yes.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
A pretty word for a set of shackles.
Będziemy dupkami,
I'm sure
czy
folk
będziemy
here just as
przyjaźni?
open-minded as Charles.
Będziemy dupkami, mi się wydaje. Wybierzemy najgorsze zakończenie, jakie jest. A ludzie tu żyją. Mogę tam wejść? Jest jakiś kolo. Nie otworzy. Pójdziemy w prawo. Jakiś typo idzie. Hej, mister!
Good day, sir.
You'll be Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith.
Hugh Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
Mogę... Jak to wybrać? ANTM?
Where are the children?
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That
Gdzie?
couldn't have
Do
been
lasu?
easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
It is not.
We're expected at the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it, for the lamps are lit. The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold and dark. But the tavern shines yet.
Well then, let us be thankful for small mercies.
Dziękuję, przyjazny gowernorze. Muszę enter tylko zmienić przyjazny.
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor.
Bachelor,
And you
to
may
nie
wish
wiem,
us luck.
Butcheler.
Good luck, then, to the both of you.
Dzięki, ziom. W śmiesznej czapce. Enter nas myli. Jako, że mamy tutaj tylko 1, 2, 3, to ten enter przepiszemy do 4. Żeby jest. Kurwa, co jest? Jest. Tak pomałymi krokami. To idzie do tawerny? O. Czytadło. Miasto wypełniło się grzesznikami. Niech piekło pochłonie czcicieli zła, którzy wykonują dzieło diabła. Powinniśmy wiedzieć ich wszystkich stąd wygnać. Bóg obserwuje nas tutaj, jak dobrowolnie żyjemy ze zdradzieckimi kłamcami. To przeklęte demony nie pokonają takich jak ja, ale mogą zepsuć tych o słabszych charakterach. Niech gorliwość i modlitwa błogosławią nasze dusze w tych czasach próby. Już mieliśmy do czynności z fanatykami Tomb Raider.
Whatever's going on here, I
Czym-
suspect it to be a little worse than
Czym-
the devil's work.
Trzymali takich ludzi w jaskiniach.
Letting a Scots Catholic
gazowych.
walk about unchallenged.
Dobra, dowcipnij się. Czyli to tego typa. Halo. Daj pozwolenie na przejście. Czy mogę z nim pogadać? On coś mi da.
Yes?
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor.
Good luck.
Good luck, a chałupę zamknąłeś, żeby cię nie okradli. Nie ufa nam. Nie przejdziemy. Wszystko pozamykane. Chyba po to, żeby się skupić na fabule głównej, żeby dojść do tego Charlesa. O, jakaś laska. Nowy.
I must take a moment by myself.
Okej.
Excuse me.
Ty nie pchaj się, kurwa, rudy. Nie dole, to zagnój.
There's the inn.
Kurwa. No, tam jest in, a my chcemy out. Lut. Ja wiedziałem, że to już będzie. No, pakuj do wora. Dobra. A możemy tam pójść dalej? Ale tam coś na górze jest. Dobra. Karol poczeka, spokojnie. Notka? Nie zgadnę. Zamknięte, bo gubernator się boi. I te ścieżki pewnie będą odblokowywane z rozwojem fabuły głównej. Żeby wątki robić. Tak mi się wydaje. O, coś tu jest. Kuferek, a. Dolar hiszpański, brawo. Mamy już jakieś pieniążki na szlugi. To, byliśmy... Tam jeszcze nie byliśmy. Kółko zrobimy, bo... O. Chleb? A nie. Żyto! A nie, skóra, dobra. Coś było. Co to się dzieje? Ale ta jasne.
A curfew? But why?
The first resort of every self-respecting oppressor.
Dokładnie. Właśnie jaki policjant wyłaził w nocy, gdzie duchy gasują? Aha, okej. To co już wiemy. Tam jest Krakowa chyba na górze, albo ratusz. Zamknięte. Kudy. Wywań, nie denerwuj mnie. Prowadzimy śledztwo. No. Dobrze to się świeci. Nie muszę jakiś specjalnie się starać, żeby zauważyć te przedmioty. Ktoś tu siedzi? Nie. O. Timberman. Oj! Nie reaguję. O!
Get out of my way.
Chyba zamanęli to. Coś sobie barykady porobili, żeby ja nie mógł przejść? Kurwa, co? O, jest? Okej. Skrzynia wielka. Wielka skrzynia. To lubimy. Skóra. Dobrze, dobrze, dobrze. Ciekawe, czy z tego będzie można robić. Jakiś craft będzie? Ty, otwórz! O. Dobra, hiszpański. No spokojnie.
No fire starts on its own. Not in this cold.
Możemy przejść tędy. Mogę zejść jakoś? Nie mogę. Dobra, to wracamy na górę. Lód. Jeszcze nam... O, co to jest? Nie ma tu jedzenia. Okej. Może w tych skrzynkach coś będzie? One są puste. O kurczę. Niechcący znaleźliśmy. Co znaleźliśmy? Hajsy. Teraz przyszliśmy stamtąd. Pójdziemy tędy. Gadaliśmy z nią?
You'll be the Banishers then? Come
Ah.
too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your names, I have forgotten them.
Ante Duarte. This fellow here is Red McGrath.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions.
Tak.
Well,
Co tutaj
What
robisz?
are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her
Kata?
discomfort. We have a small farm some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
Co? A, okej. Lepiej nie żyjesz, ta siostra.
Could you point us to the tavern? We're expected.
The King's Arms. I'll not point it out to you as I disapprove of drinking.
Słusznie.
It's the large building next to the gallows.
Impreza trwa.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord
Take
for that.
back your time with my thanks. Dobra, gdzie my jesteśmy? Poczekam, przyszliśmy... A, jesteśmy po tej części, gdzie... Gdzie nie byliśmy. Tylko szybki czek... U nas to jest? Boi się, laska się boi nas. A nie, tędy byliśmy, tędy przyszliśmy. I tu są te schody. Dobra, idziemy do tej tawerny, bo już chyba wszystko zrobiliśmy. Wszystko opierdolone. Na razie przynajmniej. Idziemy do Charlesa. Na najebkę do tawerny. Tu? Nie, tu. A ty kto? Kim ty jesteś? Gdzie kurwa idziesz? Doomsday Come. Gdzie ta tawerna jest? Tu? To jest ta laska, która nie chciała gadać z nami, a tawernę wskazało nam gdzieś tutaj. Fucking hell. No, kurwa, rudy! No. Ja pierdolę. No nie współpracuje. Gdzie jest szubienica? Tu jest szubienica. A, tu jest inny. Dobra. Byliśmy obok tego przecież. Pierdolę, on mnie wykończy. Dzień dobry. To jest ten
Charlie, we're
klechomistrz?
here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
O
I'm
kur...
the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way.
Jakaś kurwa
I assume
konspira.
Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thickskin Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
we're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though
Zajebali go, jestem tego pewien.
we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now.
Tu nie odpłynął statkiem.
You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her
Wybaczam jej.
attitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly.
Czekaj tylko po to, żeby wyjść przy nas?
We are worth saving.
Pojeby?
And now that you are here, save it we shall.
Tak. Najlepsi w mieście. Jedyni najlepsi w
Accept
mieście.
our sincerest condolences for the loss of a friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion, the pride indeed of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good
Może
one,
on to
if I say
spowodował.
so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out.
Ale wychodź.
Their
Dobrze.
house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we
Z
do
duchem mogą do
about how
domów
her husband
wchodzić.
died.
Zobaczmy, czy...
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me.
Coś to kurwa jest powiązane.
And science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here.
Dlaczego się tak
Agreed
zająknął?
it? I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
A, cisnąć. Trzeba mu cisnąć.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the
Trzeba
same.
mu pocisnąć, a to wyszło na to, że nie
because we
pocisnąłem.
must. Aye. Because we must.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left.
Do lasu poszli, znaleźliśmy ich.
Boston, outlying
Ah, okay.
settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now, and I can tell you that it worsens by the increment.
Okay.
First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death, and death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us
Anomalie
here.
pogodowe.
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles.
Ale w sprawie klątwy.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that first, but in all honesty,
What do you think?
in my humble opinion, as to our late friend,
Our
if you'll have
All
A,
right.
czyli tam ta ścieżka się już nie ma
Thank
dostępu.
you. We have what we need.
then I wish you success.
Dawaj złoto, kurwa.
By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Okej. Szybko się rozejrzyjmy, czy to jest coś do zlutowania. Co to jest? Jak ogłoszono na ostatnim spotkaniu w ratuszu, niniejszym zamykam tawernę King's Arms, zostawiając klucz do niej radnym. Nie będzie sprzedawania ani picia piwa, dopóki klątwa nie zostanie zdjęta. I wrócę. Magazyn został zamknięty, bla bla bla. Aha, okej. Już kończy mi się żarcie i postanowili ograniczyć spożycie. Dobrze, dobrze, słusznie. O, to góra jest. Zamknięte, ale szkatuła otwarta. No. 15 dolarów padło w monetach.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
Dobra.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Zresztą mógłbym wyzywać ich od idiotów, ale... Dobra, pani jegomość.
So, you're done listening to Fairfax's prattling. That man turns a pretty phrase, and does so to the exclusion of all else.
Tell me, Captain, what does your rank signify? Militia?
I maintain the train band. I also anticipate threat. Natives, brigands, the French and other monsters. The curse, though, that's a whole different kettle of shite. Not even poor Davenport saw that one coming.
Any thoughts on the origins of the curse?
None useful. I'm a military man. I'm no dark artist.
I'll take that as a gentle jab. You don't believe in my work.
I can tell you're a woman of talent and capability. I respect that. The rest of it, that's your remit, not mine. Me, I'm the old guard. You and your Scots greenhorn, you're the hope. You'd best prevail.
No, 4 chłopak, no.
We'll be back.
I'll be here, unless I'm
Tak
not.
dudni tam, kurwa. A czy mamy tą gościówę gdzieś?
We should go to Esther.
I think the governor said that house stood above the docks.
Tak, ale... A teraz Skotalic nie chce z nami gadać? A dalej. A ciekawe, gdzie poszła ta jedna z radnych z bronią? A to jest ona. O, to jest.
Thick skin, right? We're sorry to disturb you.
It'll take more than you to disturb me. What do you want?
Jaka jest twoja rola,
What's your role
Parda?
here, if you don't mind me asking?
Lately, I do what needs doing when no one else will, weakened as they are by comfort and the curse. In normal times, I hunt. Now, though, it's cold enough to freeze the nankies off an horse, and the game rots as quick as you can get it home. You can't eat a ghost, can't skin it, can't sell it.
No
so
przecież
what do you
lutowaliśmy go.
use?
So, the curse. What do you think is going on?
I think nothing much about it. I think folks sickened and the crops failed.
Myślisz, że to ściema?
Folk went mad, and I know we found the Reverend dead.
What of the captain?
Now there's a man of worth. Without Saul Pennington, there'd be no town left at all. These last months have been hard on him. I hope his mettle holds. If I had my way, he'd be coming with us. I don't give a rat's knacks for
Czy on
loyalty,
odchodzi?
but the captain does.
What of the governor? Anything I should know?
That useless clackwagger. With Davenport dead, godly
Clackwagger.
folk look to be led. Fairfax Askell couldn't be happier. I pity he'll get them all killed.
Okay.
I take it you intend to leave town.
Bloody right I do. New Eden is dying, and anyone who stays is dead or deranged.
There's no hope for New Eden then?
Not till the weather changes, and it don't look like changing.
Will you go alone?
I'll take my sister and anyone else who wishes. You may come too if you wish. You look like you can handle yourself.
Okej.
Well then, thank you for your help.
Gadaliśmy chyba ze wszystkimi.
Aye.
Aj. No daj klucze przynajmniej do swojej hacjendy, jak wyjeżdżasz. Kurwa, rudy. Ma klej na jakiś? Czekaj, gdzie my jesteśmy? A, dobrze idziemy. Dobra. No dalej się nie chce z nami pewnie gadać?
Yes?
A moment more of your time, if you don't mind.
O,
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow. She must be bereft.
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
And name
dawaj
it.
imię, kurwa.
I'll not poison my parish with loose chatter.
No przecież plotkujemy cały...
Besides, I have no name to give you.
Jakaś prawie klątwy.
Governor Haskell
While I'll not speak,
and name.
I'll not. Besides,
A. Czyli spaliliśmy jakąś...
You may have your time back.
when
A wiem gdzie pójdziemy. Pójdziemy tutaj... Tu na górze, jak pójdziemy prosto. Jest ten jegomość jeszcze. I może on coś będzie wiedział. Więcej. Szkoda, że szczurów nie można mordować expa na nich. Na nim robić. Tu jesteś, typie? A, jest tutaj.
Yes?
Prawie klątwy.
What can you tell me about the curse?
New Eden is scrutinized by God. Better days lie ahead if his servants remain humble and true.
Do I detect a note of disapproval, Mr. Bachelor? I was hoping for a warmer welcome.
No, not as such, no. I don't doubt your honesty, nor your will to fight the devil. But, as an honest man of great faith, I must remind you that what we need is prayer. What we always need is prayer.
O, kolejny. Dobra,
Farewell, Mr. Back.
dobra. Nara. Bo tu już nie ma chyba więcej. A ja mało do pogadania. Stąd przyszliśmy. Idziemy do doku. Który to dom? W sensie... Na górze jest. Tutaj. Tu? Nie. To jest tak wyżej. To jest tu. Ale chwila. Coś tu jest? Nic. Wchodzimy. Pal okno zamknę. Zimno.
Antea, Red.
Znają nas.
Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come.
Okay.
I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now.
Nie płacz.
We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was.
Tak.
Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more.
Aha.
I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions,
A czemu nie poczekał tego jednego
but I
dnia?
have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Powiedz mi o gubernatorze.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin.
A, czy to
Do you know
słowczyni?
them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Okej.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse, it was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Okej.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this.
Trzymaj
I
się,
cannot
stara.
endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther? Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
Żegnaj. Wracamy na
Take a look
statek.
around, if that's all right.
May I
Poprawić.
be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
Odblokowanie. Pierwszą wskazówkę zawiera na ważne informacje o osobie, z którą zadano skorzystać z tych wskazówek w dowolnym momencie w menu w przypadku nawiedzenia taby. Wciskamy taby. Nawiedzenia. Ale to jest... Koniki. Enter. To znaczy, że są tu... List miłosny. Kurwa. Jakieś pierdolone love lettery. Kurwa, jak tych listów tu jest? No. Ktoś w ogóle pracował? Tylko pisał te listy. Okay. Bo w 84 mamy... 94 to był 95.
That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you rather
Oh.
stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but we've a long day ahead of us. We don't want to bother you.
I don't have much. But promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow. For old time's sake.
Of course.
Okay.
Purcell, could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Tak jak gacza od klawiatura popada. Listopad 1694. List od Elinor Combs.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Zamknięte.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Okej. To jest wyjście. A co to jest? O, sąsiadów jest, jak miło. Kurwa, jak tych rzeczy tu jest. To tam wszystko. Sypialni. Mam nadzieję, że nie będzie jakiegoś jumpscare'a tutaj.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
Table, zobacz, te były. Skąd biorą się koszmary? Pamięć naukowo moich mistrzów, niech Bóg błogosławi ich duszę. W obliczu groźnego i nieznanego. Gdy powszechna wiedza nie wystarcza, to zrozumienie sytuacji mądry i pobożny człowiek zwróci się do samych korzeni swojej sztuki, do słów ich znaczenia i mocy ukrytej w każdym z nich. Koszmar nie ma nic wspólnego z koszem czy marami zmarłych. Podobnie jak we francuskim słowie Cauchemar, w niemieckim Nachtmacher, do ducha lub demona. Aha, ciekawe. A to jest ta książka. To nam nie pomogło za bardzo.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Okej. Oto synowie są darem Pana, owoc łona nagrodą. Tam. Wymięta kartka.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Dobra, mamy coś. Tutaj jest coś. Niewysłany list do siostry Ester. Charles nie żyje. Nie potrafię nawet odróżnić prawej od lewej strony. Nie potrafię powiedzieć, jaki jest dzień, ani jak dawno temu odszedł mój Charles. Mój świat się rozpadł. Nic nie stało się tak, jak miało. Nie mogłam uczestniczyć w jego pogrzebie. To za wstyd. Zawiodłam mojego drogiego męża. Po prostu nie mogłem znaleźć siły, aby wyjść z domu i iść do miejsca, gdzie zmarł Charles, a zobaczyć, jak zostaje pochowany. Pani, zmiłuj się nad nami i poprowadź naszych przyjaciół do nas, zanim będzie za późno. Nowy Eden nie przetrwa zbyt długo bez mojego ukochanego męża, który go chronił. Brak mi słów, ale pomyślałam, że ty, która go tak kochałaś, powinnaś wiedzieć o jego odejściu. Tak?
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Aha, czyli... A, no okej, no to... Tutaj mamy Esther, tak? Ale gabinet zbadaliśmy już.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Maybe, but there has to be more to it.
No dobra, kurwa. Idziemy na dół, tak? Pogadać z laską? Jeszcze tu nie byliśmy. A tu.
Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He was a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Co to jest? A,
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
o. Mapa. A tu jest perełka?
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
O, ile piśmaków, ja pierdolę. Notatki Charlesa. Nikt po tej stronie oceanu i niewiele po drugiej wie, że przybyłem do New Eden jako pastor, aby prowadzić badania w Nowym Świecie w imieniu Bóstwa Stuły Świętego Pawła. Jakież cuda i dziwactwa tu znalazłem. Są tu niezliczone stare duchy, ale są ciche. Nigdy nie powiem tego głośno, ale podejrzewam, że są tu wiedźmy. A jeżeli jakąś faktycznie znajdę, bardzo chętnie proszę ją o opowiedzenie swojej historii. Aha, okej. Księga Hioba. Przychodzi do mnie w snach.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Hmm.
Kurwa. A.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse tormenting people in their beds?
Charles's ghost might give us answers.
A.
We should investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Czekaj, pani, kurwa. Dobra, Esther jest stała, a Charles jest na 1. To wszystko jest. Z nią trzeba pogadać.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
Spoko.
How may I help?
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes. I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might.
W
But
snach?
now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
Okay.
We
Żegnaj.
must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
Dobra. Czy to znaczy, że... O, co to jest? Handel. Mamy handel dostępny. Nie, a zbadaj cmentarz. Czyli to jest... Kurde, chodź. O, co to jest?
This is Charles's. Esther, you know we can help you sort through things around the house.
I don't know that I'm ready for that. But I'll keep it in mind. What will you do for my Charles?
Tak.
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
No. Zajebią go. Czy my? Ja.
You be alright?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Charles. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
No dobrze, no. Ale my idziemy na handel. Handel, handel. Wymęczyły mi te dialogi trochę. Handel jest przed nami.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're Banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
Osadnik.
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, traveling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
O, możemy z nim pogadać. Miewasz koszmary?
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
O, myślę, że zależnie ze mnie jakieś pieniądze.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and I fear foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death, weather, too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
Świetnie to ujęte.
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rode ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
O nie.
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim.
Nie. Zobaczmy co ma.
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
Co tu mamy? Sprzedaj, to mogę kupić. Czyli de facto mogę kupić skórę, futro, len i wełnę. Ale na chuj to nam? To ja nie wiem.
I bid you good day.
A pleasure, Miss.
Dobra. O, toż tam lata. Ale chcę jedną rzecz tylko zobaczyć. Tu nie mogę przejść dalej. Co to jest? O? Co to jest? Biała skała Bostonu. O. No to nie mogę przejść. Jak tam mogę przejść? Nie da się. Dobra. Chcę zagadać z jedną laską. Czy się zmieniły dialogi? To jest ta kobieta. O.
Yes? A moment more of your time.
O, czy miała pani koszmary?
Charles, Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business.
No.
So they shall remain.
Okej, żegnaj, laska. Tu cały czas to sam liścik jest, nie? Ja muszę to sprawdzić wszystko. Dobra. Nie wiem, czy to ma wpływ na wydarzenia fabularne, kiedy podejdę do każdej osoby i z nim zagadam na temat wszystkiego, co udało mi się
Good day
ustalić.
to you, madam.
Duarte. Duarte, you came with the Banisher, did you not?
I am the Banisher.
Right. So you're
To
the
laska
face of
jest.
hope, are you? You what my tithes are buying. Let me have a look at you. Right. Well, I hope I'm wrong. Bathsheba Ingersoll, or I was last time I looked.
Powiedz sklepu.
Tell me about your store.
Why? Would you like to buy some china? Some porcelana? A linen dress? That's about all we have left. You'll be shocked to learn that there is little demand for the finer things in life, and we have next to no supply of the staples. I should have gone when I had the chance. I suppose beneath it all, I'm an optimist. And that makes me a fool.
It may seem
Nie
like an
dali
odd
coś z tyłu.
question, but may I ask if the curse has brought you bad dreams?
Every time I close my eyes, I'm in the store. Coins fall from the ceiling, only a few at first. When they hit the floor, they break. Like rotten teeth. Or finger bones, perhaps. The trickle becomes rain. A cascade smashing down to flood the store. I try to flee, but the flood rises too fast. I drown in shards of broken bone. There. Aren't you glad you asked?
What can you tell me about the curse?
Did Haskell not lay it out? We freeze, and at the same time, we rot. Minister Davenport said he'd summoned the best banisher there is. Can you lift the curse?
In my experience, most curses are actually hauntings. And while ghosts are treacherous, they're not invincible.
Well, I'd like to tell you I find that a comfort, but I'm afraid I would be lying.
Dobrze, żegnaj.
You're up to...
A tam poszedł Rudy, nie zagadał z nami w ogóle. O, to jest ten?
Yes?
Robiła panu
Do
koszmary.
you have
You don't want to hear about those.
Nalegam.
Try me.
In my sleep, chanting demons defile our precious meeting house and burn it to the ground. 2 poor souls are trapped inside. A man and a woman, screaming oaths and curses in strange tongues. I wake with a start and rush to the window. I am relieved to see the meeting house still standing.
Okej. Od tego zahaczyliśmy. A, teraz robimy kółko. O, jest nasz kapitan.
What now?
I hear the curse brings bad dreams. Do you have nightmares, sir?
My sleep is mind to mind, as is my humour when I wake. On both businesses, I suggest you occupy yourself with your own.
Znaczy, że nie.
Thick-skin fears you may give up. Will you?
I do not give up. But think on this. If the curse is God's punishment, should we not surrender? Thickskin's view is enviably simple.
Tell me about Thick-skin.
I wish my men had half her temper. They'd be warriors and survivors all.
Okej.
Do you fear God's punishment?
Don't you?
Okej. Bardzo rozmowny. Żegnaj, wąsaty kolego. Idziemy do Ina, zagadamy jeszcze z tym naszym demonologiem.
Governor,
How may I be of...
do you have bad dreams, Governor?
Yes. We spoke of that, Charles and I.
Your conclusions?
I am convinced that an unidentified evildoer has summoned a demon and inflicted it upon the people of New Eden.
Ciekawe kto.
According to Henry Boggett, in his Discourse execrable des sorciers, certain demons can provoke insomnia or bad dreams. Alu, for instance.
Alu?
The minister, contrarily, believed we were facing a ghost. He convinced us to hire you. I desperately hope that he was right.
Pracuję nad tym. Gruby, zaufaj mi.
Did you disagree with the Reverend's approach to the curse?
I did. But what of it? I'm not a banisher, I'm a man of God.
Okay.
What's your problem with Banishers? Do you disapprove of us?
What does that matter? You're here, and I shall open the company purse and pay you for your work. When it's done.
Okay.
I'll go now.
I'll still be here if...
Nie. Nie będę cię potrzebował, prawdopodobnie. Zostało nam tylko... Rudy! Ja się plączę, kurwa, nikt mi nie gada. Pójdziemy do niej, spytam się o jej koszmary.
I hear some folk have been...
Not I. I'm not one to be on to by ghosts or what have you. I sleep silent.
Myślę, że zaprzeczy, bo jest twarda.
Dreams at all. Anyone who says different is a liar.
Okej.
Well then.
Aye.
Ajajajajaj. Dobra, idziemy na cmentarz. Tu mamy... No co to jest? Pijaczyna łysa. Laseczka. Idziemy zbadać cmentarz. Już tam lata, tak mi się wydaje. Ja wiedziałem, co to jest.
A wisp. So close to town.
O, tak jest.
Where are you leading me?
O nie. Co? Nie mogę tego zblokować?
Where are you leading me?
Dobra,
How? What?
chyba nie mogę tego blokować. Pojebane. Dobra.
Where are you leading me? Keep pushing. More of you?
Nie! Chyba, jak mogę się wyleczyć? Ajajajajajajajaj. To jest łatwe, kurwa, tylko aż nie mam życia.
Where are you leading me? More of you? You do not belong here.
O kurwa.
So well. No one is safe here. Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Jest? Wydmowy pył. Znaczy widmowy pył. Mogę się jakoś wyleczyć? A. Chwila, weźmy... Ile tu było coś napisane? Czy jest jakiś przycisk pływa do leczenia się? A ja tego nie przypisałem sobie chyba w ogóle. Interakcja, lekki, blok unik, namierzanie, objawienie. Cokolwiek to pływa znaczy. Odpowiedź. To nie ma... No to użyć tego. Jest wskazany jakiś klawisz, który mam pusty kwadrat. Użycie przedmiotu. Już widzę. To jest to. Po co to dać? Namierzenie mam na górze. Damy to pod pod piątką niech będzie. A? To jest? Kuba! Było to? A nie, jedzie. Okay.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
Okej, przerażające trochę jest. Pipi. Dobra, idziemy tutaj.
Many dead in more recent years.
Przerażające. Wiemy wszystko. A? Nic nie ma. A co to jest? Tu jest nasz Charles.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
Tu go pochowali? Czy oni się nie boją tu przychodzić i grzebać ludzi? No. A zanim to uczynimy, O nie. To wystraszyłem. Coś jeszcze jest. A, dobra. Już przeoczył. A, czyli otworzyłem.
Everyone buried here died in 1677. The previous epidemic?
A. To może być na rzeczy, nie?
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Nawet jeżeli wybierasz niewłaściwy rytuał. Okej. A skąd wiedzieć, jaki to ma być rytuał? Okay.
What I picked up earlier should suffice.
Ciekawe.
In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost?
Ukaż się!
Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely.
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone!
Be gone!
You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
O nie. Na zawał umarł. Gdzie on idzie? O. Headshot? Chyba
Damn
tak.
it. That thing he faced. What was it?
Trzymano wskazówkę. A, mówiłem, że nazywał zdech. Okay. Poznano intencję, no to już wiemy. No to już znamy to. Mamy w książkach, nie? Gdzie to jest? Okay.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I
A,
can make him
przepraszam.
manifest. Back to his grave, then.
Poczekaj! O! Jak back to his grave? A tu zamknięte jest? Tak. A co tu jest? To jest zamknięte. Opa. Coś może być. Z góry tu coś jest. A, bo to jest to... Okej, dobra. Nie.
beat you in my sleep.
Dokładnie. Kurwa, zaszło mnie skurwysyny. O. Co to jest? Chyba przywołania, kurwa. Chyba nie musimy go zmuszać.
Stain hides a story. Did I just... Damn it.
A, czyli ukazanie.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time.
Czemu Reda nie?
Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you.
Ooh.
Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here.
Jakiś młody.
You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea, here, at last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend, I made a mistake, and it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Do you know how this curse began?
Kurwa.
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
Huh?
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre, and just as relentless.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
Aha.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded. And too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused. As if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
Konkretne, kurwa.
And sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. It appeared to me. I did not see its true face. But I heard a woman.
No też słyszałem
She
kobietę.
was love. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your
To
friend.
ci ściemnia
and
już,
mentor.
czy jeszcze nie?
You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles.
O nie.
Peace on your soul, remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord, please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
O.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
jest smutne.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
Lipa. No w sumie tak już nie żył, jak przyjechaliśmy.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can't talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. And Tia, she gave him the care he needed.
Dobry chłopak, ale rudy. O. No nie będziemy gadać przez całą drogę.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are clean.
Może stąd gdzieś nie czuję się bezpiecznie, kurwa, w tym jebanym cmentarzu.
You're right. He's at peace. And you deserve to rest.
No, on mieszkał około cmentarza? Kurwa, krypy. Co to kurwa jest? Najnowe przejście?
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you. Good night, my dear. You should get some sleep. You'll need it.
Okay. Pójdziemy zagadać do... Jakaś kurwa nowa osoba. To są nowe gadki.
Me again. What can you tell me about the town meeting house?
The minister closed it down. Said it was dangerous. Imagine. Worship is dangerous now.
Do you remember when and why?
The when is difficult to say. I admit I've lost track of time with the dullness of the days.
Okej.
You're up.
Czyli mamy kolejne linie.
Yes?
Did you know the Reverend Davenport thought the meeting house haunted?
I did know that. To his shame, the late minister ended services and closed the meeting house. No wonder we are where we are.
And what do you think sits in the meeting house?
Miss, if the devil sits in our meeting house, it means that we, the people of New Eden, have failed to repudiate his works. Obviously.
Ciekawe. Dobra, i pójdziemy jeszcze do Gowernora i tamtego i zobaczymy, co oni powiedzą. Teraz się oddalamy. To jest nasz ten wąsaty ham.
What can you tell me about the meeting house?
Davenport closed it.
You sound surprised.
I am not. Do not go to the meeting house. Don't. And should I be in some way unclear, do not go to the meeting house.
Aha, Czyli coś tam jest na rzeczy. Zobaczmy to u grubego. Jak tu tam też siedzi.
Have you dreamed of the meeting house?
No. Wait. Now that you mention it, I do not dream of it, but lately it dominates my thoughts in a way not pertinent to its importance. As if there I had some business, unknown, unknowable, and most of all, unfinished.
O,
I'll still...
ciekawe. Jeszcze została ta. Tarda, zanim wyjedzie.
You? Can I ask you about the meeting house?
I never went there much. Davenport had ribbed me for it, but I'm not one for sitting. We'll stay away from the meeting house now. I suggest you do the same.
Mhm.
Well,
Dobra. A ten kto to jest? Doomsday has come. Dalej zamknięty jest? A nie mogę. Co to jest? O. Ale tu jest. Pierdolę, to... Dobrze poszedłem. Lód. O, techniki pogromcy duchów. Czytamy. Aha, jakaś broń palna będzie. Okej. Kurwa siedzi i gra na jakimś brzękadle. Dobra, zaraz dołącz do Rita w szkole. Przecież tu jest Rit. Brzdąka sobie. Usiądę. To koniec jest? Aha. Okay. To było to.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
Love story ciąg dalszy.
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles?
Co mam tu wybrać? To nie był czas? No był.
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
The dead have no business with the living.
Letting go is hard, even for the dead. Dies bound fast.
Chyba rozumiem, do czego
And
to
we are
zmienia.
paid to cut the knot.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't.
Oj.
I would. Then I'd kill you again for dying before I do.
Sometimes you scare me.
I know.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for Banishers.
Nie dziwne, że jakichś wykładów nie
We'll see
zrobili.
tomorrow. Now to sleep.
O, jest, spać.
This
Dobra.
was a dreadful day.
To będzie koniec po tej scenie. Wow. Mają poduszek?
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Koszmary będą.
Poor Esther.
O nie. Koszmar. O nie. Nie będzie jej. Poszła sama. Wiedziałem, kurwa.
Antea? She took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Czy mamy ten sam ekwipunek? Czy współdzielimy ekwipunek? Tak, to dobrze. Nie jest tam ojebany. Rozwiązane, dobra. Dobra, tu będzie koniec. Albo przerwa. Zobaczymy. Może dzisiaj jeszcze jeden stream zrobię. Bo gra całkiem fajna jest. Trochę dużo pierdolenia, no ale jest spoko. I także tak.